Good morning to you. Exciting day today. Stonham Band's bike night tonight. Gonna get over there. Gonna meet my mate, one of my local mates, on his new Classic 350. I'm also gonna meet Bella the Meteor, the Adventures of Bella the Enfield. Yeah, I think he's gonna come along. I did message him and say we'll be there. We won't be there till about 6:30 though, because we've got work and stuff like that. So yeah, so that should be fun. As you can see, I'm on Wendy. I'm on Wendy because people, you know, I think there's a lot of people like the W800. There's also a lot of people think Wendy's out the window, you know, she's next on the list to go. And that might be true. If something spectacular came along and I didn't have the readies to do it, maybe that might be the case, but it would have to be better than Wendy. Now, the W800 has lost against the T120, lost against the T100, lost against, you know, she's lost everything, and yet she's the bike I've had the longest, and she's still here, and she's still amazing. I had a question from us, was it Australia? I think it's Australia, yeah, because she mentioned about doing like 700 kilometers in one sprint, you know, and yeah, Wendy would do it. Unfortunately, he's got a bit of an issue with from, you know, working with vibrating stuff, so he gets a bit of white knuckle and stuff, and he wondered about whether the T100 would be better than the W800. Well, I don't know, because everybody feels things different. I've got these little foam grips on here because it was when I tried this W800, it was buzzy as hell, and I thought, I don't know if I'll get used to that, but I've got these on, and it doesn't seem to be an issue. I don't even notice it, to be honest. Don't even notice it anymore. But it is a buzz. It feels like a buzz. Whereas Bertie vibrates, this buzzes. The T100 vibrates, but not as much as Bertie. But none of them, for me, are too bad. Now, the other thing he asked about the W800 is the clutch. Well, I've got to say, the clutch is light as a feather. The gearbox is sweet as a nut. Probably the best gearbox on any of the bikes I've got. But what really gets me about Wendy, and this is the difficulty in comparing her to the T100, she's quick. She's so free revving. You don't notice the torque, but my crikey, you're off like a rocket, and it's just such good fun. Now, I haven't been able to see if the T100's like that yet. The T100 feels like it's got more grunt. It's probably, you know, I think we're talking about torque there, but it probably does have more torque. Yeah, but they are difficult to compare to each other. But I love the W800. There's nothing wrong with it at all as far as I'm concerned, and like I say, still here in the garage now. So there's that. I've told you about Stonham Barnes bike night tonight, and yeah, of photos. Got some photos without water coming in. I've got lots of bikes, nice pictures, and I'm pleased to say lots of W800 calves like that, very much, very much. So what I might do today, if I get a chance, and I have time when I put this video up, because I'll be doing the Stonham Barnes bike trip tomorrow and meeting my mates and stuff. I'll stick the photos, not of the water, though one of them that I'm going to put up does have water in it, but it's principally horses, and you're probably seeing that right now. If I've got round to it, I'll have put that one up now. Marvellous T100. And the other one I'm going to put up is a warning and a security device about keeping an eye on your bike all the time. And you wait till you see this picture. It's marvellous, and hopefully that one's on the screen now. The water pictures. Oh, and before I forget, I'm going to put Myrtle up as well. You've seen Myrtle before, but I'm going to put Myrtle up. Myrtle, the Motor Guzzi V7. That's going back up again. Different picture, same bike. Yeah, so hopefully that's on your screen now as well. But yeah, the water pictures I'm going to give until maybe after this weekend. That gives everyone chance, if they don't already have a photo of their bike next to water. Then, oh, that reminds me of the Pan America. Yeah, but that's a water picture. You're not seeing that now. That's not going up. So yeah, so I'm going to try and keep this short. Although, how can I keep it short? I watched some videos, didn't I? I watched Stuart Fillingham's review of his Classic 350. Marvellous camera work there. Yeah, and he was all dressed in tweed and stuff. Marvellous. Not as stylish as my brown leather jacket, I didn't think, but you would know because you haven't really seen me in my stylish leather jacket. But yeah, so I watched that. That was yeah, that was a Stuart Fillingham video. What else did I see? Oh, saddlebags. Don't know if you watch Saddlebags. He's got various bikes. He lost his little bloke. Oh, my indicator's on. He lost his little bloke that had been on his other one here. I can't remember what it is now. Anyway, he lost it. I think Exeter Rider stole it, but I don't know. And I wouldn't want to say that. But that's what it looked like. Because it was there and then it wasn't, and the only person other than Saddlebags that had been there was Exeter Rider. But anyway, he's got a new one. He's having a competition, what to call it, and that's a funny thing on that video. I'll put a link to that video because see if you think the same. Exeter Rider suggested calling the new one, the new little man, Libertaire or something, which stands in Spanish for freedom. Now, you know, did he think he was giving freedom to that first little man, El Hombro whatever, number one? Did he liberate him? Is that what he was thinking, and that's why he's come up with that? I don't know. I'm not, you know, it's not for me to suggest that sort of stuff, but I'd just be interested to see if anybody else thought the same. Anyway, yeah, so I watched that. Oh, what's going on here? So the question is, what bike do I go on to Stonham Barns? Do I go on Bertie? I'm thinking Bertie myself. Well, and I say I'm thinking Bertie because I've left Bertie out of the garage on purpose to remind me that when I come back from work, not to just go on Wendy. Yeah, so I think Bertie, maybe Wendy. Can't decide. If you have any ideas and you see this video in time, just let us know. So yeah, so that's about it really. I've tried to cram it in as fast as I can because I wanted to keep this video short. So I'll say ta-ta. We're not even in Bury yet, look, you'll notice. We're got to watch out for a school crossing. That's the children crossing, not the school. That'd be quite scary. Oh, I'm back, because I forgot to say, I watched TMF's review of the new Scram. He got the he got a the press bike, or the 411 Scram, and he quite liked it. I think he quite liked it, but there were some obvious flaws he didn't like. Some of the quality problems, you know, with the welding and the finish and stuff like that, which you know, we've seen before. But I think, if I'm right, if what I've been told is right, Royal Enfield are producing, or selling, they might be producing more, selling 80,000 bikes a month worldwide. They're building what, 10,000, sort of like 2,000 a day. You know, that's quite a production line, isn't it? Quality control's got to be pretty hot not to let anything get through there, and they have had some issues. You know that, he gets some bad ones. Even Stuart Fillingham said about his, he had thumbprints underneath the lacquer on his paint job, and there was still masking tape on, you know, the glue off the masking tape still on his bumpers and stuff. So, but you know, you're paying under £5 for a bike. Mind you, £5,000, ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot of money. Anyway, I'm definitely going now, so ta-ta.